I'm Patrick Lancaster, and right now we're continuing our coverage of the referendums across regions of Ukraine. Right now we are in what's referred to by the locals as the Donetsk People's Republic. Internationally it's referred to, and by Ukraine, as the Donetsk region, but the locals voted to break away from Ukraine in 2014, and that's what you could say sparked the 8-year war here. It's not just a 7-month war, but an 8-year war. Now, this is our 5th location for the referendum. We're here to show you what the situation is. The polling station here is just open. This is early morning, and the two first people that are voting for the referendum here. Now, there's not many people here today because this referendum is done a little bit different than normal elections or referendums, for that matter, across Russia, because the amount of attacks that's been happening on Donetsk is astronomical. Just this week, several people died. In the last 2 weeks, there's been over 35 people, civilians, that have been killed by attacks on Donetsk, on civilian areas by Ukrainian forces. Now, we're here, as I said, to continue our coverage. We've been in the Kherson region, in the city of Kherson, showing you what's been going on there as far as the referendum goes, but in the Zaporozhye region, in the cities of Melitopol and Berdyansk, and then we moved forward out of the Ukrainian regions into the Donetsk People's Republic and started our coverage here on the Mariupol, the strategic port city of Mariupol, and moved on to the front line more and more, and we're just going to keep pushing as much as we can. So we're going to continue to show you what we can. This is some of the ballots that have already been passed, and there is a reported 86% of the population of the Donetsk peoples that have already voted in this last 4 days. Now, again, it's a little bit different than normal elections because of the attacks, because people are afraid to go out to the streets. But we're here on the street to show you what's really happening. And now we're going to talk to one of the organizers of the elections here and see what she has to say about the process. Здравствуйте.
Здравствуйте.
Можно представиться?
Меня зовут Афенченко Альбина, я председатель избирательного участка номер 11.
И можете сказать, как обстановка?
Ну, сегодня мы работаем последний день, 5-й день. Мы 4 дня уже отработали на придомовых территориях, обошли дома, практически все квартиры. И сегодня последний день, у нас была прекрасная явка. Сегодня уже маленький кусочек остался тех людей, которые еще не дошли по каким-либо причинам, то ли на работе были, то ли еще какие-то уважительные причины. Мы сегодня готовы на 100%. Мы в безопасности, находясь в помещении, потому что у нас есть укрытие, потому что мы слышим, сегодня уже раздаются раскаты, как говорится, грома так называемого, прилеты. Поэтому мы в любой момент можем спуститься в наше укрытие. С нами работники МЧС, милиции, медицина, и потому что безопасность людей — это самое главное. Но мы сегодня поставим самую жирную точку и начнем нашу новую историю.
И за выборы референдум именно, как вы думаете, если человек тут, может, не хочет выбрать за Россию, может, хочет выбрать за оставаться Украина, они свободны сделать это?
Конечно, у нас свободный выбор. Вот знаете, мы слышали со стороны Украины, что у нас люди голосуют под дулом пистолета, под автоматом. Но это не так. Мы же обходили всех. Мы, как никто, можем рассказать правду, потому что мои сотрудники обошли квартиры, обошли придомовые территории. Понимаете, на всех не хватило бы автоматов, понимаете, чтобы кого-то заставить. Никто никого не заставляет. Все выражают свое волеизъявление. И люди, даже когда ставят отметки в бюллетенях, они поднимают и открыто говорят: мы голосуем за Россию. Некоторые пожилые люди, когда мы обходили, они плакали от радости, что наконец-то пришел тот день, что они счастливы, что они дожили до этого дня, что они могут отдать свой голос за Россию. У нас бюллетени были мокрые от слез людей. слезы радости.
Is there anything put in place to stop people from voting twice? For instance, if someone already voted when the polling stations were near their home, what's keeping them from coming here today and voting again?
По поводу двойного голосования, прокомментируйте, пожалуйста, как гарантируется то, что два раза не голосует один и тот же?
Значит, ну вот смотрите, начнем с того, что проголосовать имеет право каждый житель Донецкой Народной Республики, и даже у нас в Калининском районе могут проголосовать люди, которые прописаны в другом районе. Но мы с вами знаем прифронтовые районы, где очень небезопасно, где страшно людям, и люди живут здесь. Поэтому люди предоставляют паспорт, у них есть прописка, и они пишут заявление, дайте мне заявление, покажу, в котором сказано, что они несут уголовную ответственность за то, что они могут проголосовать несколько раз. Это не то заявление, да. Вот, сейчас принесут заявление. То есть это уголовно наказуемо. Поэтому мы, когда люди заполняют заявление, мы предупреждаем о том, что голосовать они имеют право только один раз. Это наказуемо.
Has there been an event where people have tried to vote twice and had problems for that?
Были ли такие случаи? Встречались ли вам попытки проголосовать два раза?
Нет, у нас таких случаев не было. Люди проходили. На вопрос, когда мы спрашивали, а вы проголосовали, они говорили, да, мы уже проголосовали, и все, и проходили мимо. Это на придомовых территориях.
Спасибо большое.
Пожалуйста.
Okay.
And we see the situation here. Not a lot of people, as we see, but we're going to wait for the few that are trickling in. As we said, there's been a reported 86% of the Donetsk region, or the Donetsk People's Republic, that have already voted. But while we're here, let's have a closer look. We can see that the electoral systems, you can say, are here. And this is the ballot for the Donetsk People's Republic. It simply says, are you for joining Russia or not? Da or нет. And if you'd like, you can go to my Telegram, and we have a complete translation of the ballot itself. And we have the list of the names, and people that are not on the list, they're written separately, so it's recorded so they can be compared against other lists at a later time to make sure, as she said, that there's no double voting. And people give their passports. They're able to give the Ukrainian Donetsk People's Republic or Russian passports, but those passports have to be registered in a certain area within the Donetsk People's Republic to vote. And then once they get the ballot, they come over here to this private area where no one can see what they voted and whether they want to vote for joining Russia or stay in Ukraine. Make their vote. Come over here to the sealed ballot boxes and put their votes in here in the box. And that's it for their voting. So we're going to do our best to continue on, show you as much information here as we always do. We've been showing you the most in-depth, complete coverage of these referendums in Kherson, Zaporozhye, Mariupol. So please like this video, share it across all social media, and remember, we're totally independent crowdfunded journalists. Support our work with the link on the screen or in the description. And also, make sure you comment below. Tell us what you think about the referendum. Tell us what you think about our work and how we can improve to make our reports better for you. Because we are, as I said, independent. You are our bosses. We don't have anybody we report to. We report to you. So let us know how we can make our work better and more educational so you can have a chance to see something on this side of the line. Because people need a chance to see things on both sides of the line. Don't just be led by the Western mainstream media that wants to spoon feed you information. Look at reports from both sides of the line and understand what's really going on. Get as much information as possible. Don't just watch my reports. Watch reports from the United States on this situation, from Ukraine. Watch as much as you can and yourself a favor and sort through the information and the misinformation and have somewhat of an educated opinion, not just the opinion that someone gives you. So, like, subscribe, share, and support our work with the link on the screen or in the description. And we just realized that one of the electoral workers here speaks English, so we're going to get a couple words from her. Can you tell us what the situation is here?
Only we here can say what the situation is, because we have been living in it for 8 years and a half. I have been working here in this gymnasium for 7 years. The first year of the war I had to leave because it was too dangerous for me and my family, but then I understood that I can live only here, it's my home, and we turned back. And we must say that this situation is, of course, for better, for the best, because with Ukraine we can't have our future. We know that they hate us. If Russians have their own opinion, but Ukrainians understand what they see, and they see what they are watched, what they are seeing, and that's why only news, yes, not from from us, from people who are here. And we love our country, we love Donetsk, and we love Russia. And because it's our motherland. I was born in Russia too, and I have a passport with. And
so you were born in Russia.
I was born. Yes,
Ukraine?
it was the Soviet Union, but I was born in the territory of today's Russia.
And how did you end up here?
My parents moved here.
Can you tell us a little bit about how the process for the referendum goes? If someone comes in and wants to vote, what's the next process?
You know, our people are fair, and we have seen lots of people who said, no, I have already voted, I can't do it again. And for the previous 4 days, we were, these territory, that houses, we were given the territory which we had to come into every house, and everyone who wanted, they voted. And today we have, I think, maybe 10% of people who haven't voted yet, and they can come here or another any place where we have elections today and vote. And I'm very happy that they really say, no, I have already voted, I won't do it again.
And so if
we have the list, and if the person has here the registration, we have him or her in the list.
For this particular region?
Yes, this region, this territory. So we have 4,000 and I don't remember the data, but we have them. But if, for example, they moved from another, even district of our city or another town or village, we have the list for them, and we write their information about them, and they write let me elect here, vote here, and that's all. Everything absolutely fair.
Can you tell us what is said on the ballots itself?
You for or against the Russian Donetsk People's Republic as a part of Russian Federation. You vote for or against. The only question.
And do you feel if someone comes in and they want to vote against it, do you think they'll have any problems?
We haven't seen anyone, and the people don't. They say it absolutely free that we are for. They cry. They say that it's just happiness for us that we can be.
And if someone does want to come in, say someone comes in and they want to vote against it, will they have problems?
It's his or her opinion. They go there. When we were in their territory, we just turned and we didn't see their choice, and if they wanted, they showed us. But if they didn't, it's absolutely okay.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Yeah.
что вы сделали сейчас?
Проголосовал за вхождение.
И я вижу, вы форум.
Военнослужащий, да.
Да? Какой? Россия или ДНР, да?
Донецке.
Ага, мобилизация, да?
А?
Мобилизация.
Да, 22 февраля, с первого дня.
Ага. И до этой части войны, какой твоя профессия была?
Где я работал, да?
Да.
В 2014 году, когда это началось, я уехал в Россию, пожил там немного и вернулся обратно. То есть до мобилизации я работал водителем, менеджером по продаже табачных изделий. Шла повестка.
Вы рады мобилизации или переться можно?
Не понял.
Что насчет того, что вы были мобилизированы? Что вы об этом думаете?
Да ничего, повестка пришла, я пошел в военкомат, как бы, Родина сказала, будем служить.
И по поводу голосования сейчас, какие у вас эмоции, что вы думаете?
Положительные, давно пора было, в 2014 еще.
И как вы полагаете, что будет дальше?
Надеюсь, все будет хорошо, победа будет за нами.
А что вот вы лично ждете? Какие вещи?
Какие вещи? Мира своим детям я жду. Я для этого воюю. Чтобы дети жили, не боялись. У меня 3 детей.
И почему вы именно здесь сейчас голосовали? Почему не на передовой голосовали?
У меня увольнительно. Я приехал с Херсона сюда на 8 дней после передовой.
Ага, был на Херсон передовой, да?
Я там служу сейчас.
Ага.
Завтра я отбываю обратно на Херсон.
Ага. Там не белверианцы голосовали, да?
Там было голосование, вот пока я здесь.
Ага. Все, хорошо.
Как вас зовут? Владислав.
Спасибо.
All right, and we've showed you some of the process, but what we want to do now is be a little bit of silent time, but we want to show you the whole in-depth process. So the next person that comes in, we're going to follow them through the whole process of coming in the door, giving their passport, taking the documents, voting in the enclosed area, and putting their ballot in the ballot boxes. Because this is something that is needed. This is history in the making for these people here. So we're going to just show you the full process. So I'm going to get out of the screen and have a look.
Здравствуйте. Здравствуйте. Адреса девочки какие? Адреса. 61 Шевченко.
He's voting where no one can see what the result is, obviously, what he votes. And как обстановка?
Прекрасно.
Да?
Люди воодушевлены, конечно. Прекрасная обстановка.
Можно сказать, как вы выбрали?
Я за вхождение в состав Российской Федерации. Мы возвращаемся к себе на историческую родину.
Да?
Да.
Но все мир думал тут Украина.
Мы всегда менталитетно были русскими и останемся ими навсегда. Это наша Родина. Россия – это наша Родина.
США и Европа сказал, Россия, они сделают война здесь, они стреляют на мирные люди. Это как США, Европа и все новости, и все мир сказал.
США и Европа вздумают все, что угодно. Это их право. Мы возвращаемся на свою историческую родину.
Как зовут?
Владимир.
All right, well, you've seen the full process here. There's actually more people coming in now than there was first thing in the morning. It's really starting to pick up. Now, again, this is just the people that were not able to vote in the first 86% of the population near their homes because of safety reasons. But we think it's time to move on. We showed you what we can here. This is part of our most in-depth coverage of the referendums that there is, especially in the English language. We've been in all the places, well, almost all. And there's more to come. So please like this video, share it across all social media, subscribe if you're new, and remember, please comment below and let us know how we can improve, because you are who we're striving to please. We don't have any bosses. We're independent, crowdfunded journalists. We are here to show you what you need to see. So we're going to continue to do that. So you can support our work with the link on the screen or in the description. We're out.